This is a story of India's most daring intelligence operation. An operation which could have shattered Pakistan's nuclear weapons program, before it could have even started, an operation which amazed world's most elite intelligence agencies like Israel's Mossad, France's DGSE, and even America's CIA. But, what went wrong? Why did such a well-planned operation ended up in a disaster? Let's find out. Operation KAHUTA. It all started back in 1974, after India demonstrated the world its nuclear capabilities, by detonating its first ever nuclear bomb. This, however, triggered a massive nuclear arms race between India and Pakistan, as Pakistan was under pressure of developing its own nuclear arsenal. India knew this would happen, so it gave RA the responsibility of monitoring every minor activity of Pakistan's nuclear program. Without wasting time, RA began its surveillance program on all nuclear facilities in Pakistan. And just when RA was busy establishing its network of spies, Israel's intelligence agency Mossad contacted RA. Mossad was also spying on Pakistan's nuclear program, and as per its intelligence reports, Pakistan was trying to convert uranium, provided by the Australian government, into plutonium, which was then to be used in developing nuclear weapons. This clever technology was developed by India, and Pakistan was trying to copy this, but failed in every attempt. Thus, they went to China for help. This is what caught Mossad's attention, and hence wanted RA to investigate. RA took this very seriously, and began its investigation based on Mossad's inputs. And in this investigation, one particular nuclear facility caught RA's attention. What made this facility suspicious was that this facility was being guarded with a security level, many times that of Pakistan's Prime Minister's office. This meant that this facility was more safe than the Prime Minister of Pakistan himself. This top secret and highly guarded facility was situated in KAHUTA. And after pinpointing its location, RA's next daunting task was to confirm the fact that this nuclear facility was being used to develop plutonium weapons, so that RA can involve CIA into this. It was mission impossible, but RA took this challenge. RA sent its most elite team of spies with a task of gathering local intelligence. RA thoroughly analyzed blueprints and satellite images of that facility, and finally concluded that this facility did possess infrastructure which could be used to develop plutonium weapons, and now the only task left was to gather proof that could confirm the presence of plutonium in that region. To do this, RA agents devised an ingenious solution to this seemingly impossible task. RA realized that the nuclear scientists went to the same barber shop to get their hair done, and if these nuclear scientists were actually working on plutonium, it would get deposited in their hair. And thus, by collecting hair samples of these nuclear scientists, RA could prove the presence of plutonium in that region. Their idea worked, and the hair samples did confirm the presence of plutonium in that region. Without wasting a single second, RA informed CIA about this. CIA was quick to respond, and it did acknowledge the evidences presented by RA. CIA, in their own investigation, informed RA that certain technical equipments and personnels were illegally smuggled into Pakistan from China. It was now clear that Pakistan was actually developing plutonium weapons through China. And now it was India's responsibility of stopping this from happening. The only solution to this problem was to destroy the nuclear facility through air strikes. Israel had done this previously with Iran's nuclear facility, and was ready to guide India in bombing the KAHUTA nuclear facility. RA discussed the possibility of bombing the KAHUTA facility with all major intelligence agencies of the world, and all of them gave their green chit to RA. Indian Air Force was then contacted by RA to make sure that the IAF had the capability of conducting such air strikes. IAF was fully prepared and was ready for orders. And thus RA prepared the master plan for Operation KAHUTA. It had analyzed every possible thing that could go wrong and how will it tackle such situation. They wanted to make sure everything was perfect before contacting the Prime Minister for his approval. The IAF was ready, RA was ready, now all that was required was Prime Minister's approval and the KAHUTA facility would burn in flames. This would mark the end of Pakistan's nuclear weapons program. Finally, the newly elected Congress Prime Minister, Morarji Desai, was informed of Operation KAHUTA. A sense of excitement was running in every RA officer's veins, as India was just about to create history, with its most daring operation yet. But, the look on the Prime Minister's face told a different story. He was shocked at what RA had been doing in Pakistan. He immediately called off the operation and threatened to dissolve RA. This shocked RA, they couldn't believe what they have just heard. But, that was not all. Morarji Desai immediately called the then Pakistani general, Zia-ul-Haq, and informed him of RA's endeavors. Not only that, he also informed him of RA's network of spies present in Pakistan. Pakistan was rattled with this. It immediately ordered ISI to hunt down RA agents based on Morarji Desai's inputs. Shocked at India's sudden U-turn, Mossad decided to conduct Operation KAHUTA. But it was too late. Pakistan had already bumped up security levels at the facility. By now the facility was being protected by a network of surface-to-air missiles, to eliminate any future air strikes. Not only that, countless RA agents were brutally murdered by ISI, all based on Morarji Desai's inputs. And so this is how a very ambitious operation ended up in a disaster. What do you have to say about Operation KAHUTA? Feel free to share your views in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do check out our other videos as well. Links to a few are on your screen. Please subscribe and do not forget to hit the like button. See you in another video. Thanks for watching.